How to stay warm without power. 15 proven ways. In this video, I mentioned 15 proven ways to stay warm when the power is out or there is no power at all. However, I strongly recommend that you visit our site and read the full article on the subject, where you will find all 30 ways to stay warm without power. I also list a few useful items you may like, so check them out as well. Now, let's learn how to stay warm. As the weather gets colder, the risk of losing power increases. While losing power can be an inconvenience, it can also be dangerous, especially if you don't have a backup plan for staying warm. In this video, I will explain how to stay warm without power. Some methods require low-tech solutions you can quickly adopt and even seem too obvious, while others involve specific items or equipment. You can choose to use whatever is accessible to you. I am positive that at least several of the following methods are within your immediate reach. Wear layers of clothing. The most basic strategy to protect yourself against the cold during an outage is wearing several layers of clothing. Rate your own wardrobe and dress in this order. 1. Start with a base layer of something thin and moisture-wicking, preferably made from wool. You don't want to be trapped in your own sweat if the power goes out and things start to heat up. 2. Add a layer of something insulating. A light sweater or fleece should do the trick. 3. Top it off with a waterproof layer. A rain jacket or windbreaker will help you stay dry if the weather takes a turn for the worse. 4. Don't forget the accessories. A scarf, hat, and gloves will help keep you even warmer. 5. Make sure you have a good pair of boots. It will be put on over a pair of thick wool socks. If your feet are cold, the rest of your body will feel it too. Drink warm liquids. One of the best ways to stay warm without power is to drink warm liquids. This will help to keep your body temperature regulated and prevent you from becoming dehydrated. Warm liquids can include soups, hot drinks like coffee or tea, or even just warm water. Consume warm food. Consuming warm food will help your body temperature stay regulated and prevent you from becoming too cold. There are a few ways to go about this. If you have a gas stove, you can use it to heat up food. Just see that you don't deplete your fuel supply. You can also heat food up in a fireplace if you have one. Just be careful not to put anything too close to the flames. If you don't have any way to heat food, you can still eat foods that are naturally warm. These include soups, stews, and chili. Tip: be sure to ration your food and water if you're without power for an extended period of time. You wouldn't want to be snowed in with nothing to eat or drink. Close off unused rooms. If you have rooms in your house that you don't use often, close them off to help conserve heat. You can close doors to these rooms, and if you have drafty windows, seal them off with a plastic to help keep the heat in. Breathe through your nose. When the air is cold, you may be tempted to breathe through your mouth to avoid the chill. However, your nose is actually designed to warm and humidify the air you breathe in. By breathing through your nose, you can help to prevent heat loss from your body. In fact, your nose acts as a natural air filter, and the air you breathe through your nose is warmer and more humid than the air you breathe through your mouth. When you breathe through your mouth, you allow cold air to enter your body and cool your internal temperature. Next time you're feeling cold, try breathing through your nose to stay warm. Use a hot water bottle. Fill a clean, empty bottle with boiling water, screw on the lid tightly, and wrap it up in a towel or piece of cloth. Place the hot water bottle in your bed, under your covers, and enjoy the heat it emits for a few hours. Just be sure to check the water level periodically, and top off the bottle as needed. Place blankets and rugs on the floor. Placing blankets and rugs on the cold, uninsulated floor will help you insulate your home and keep the heat from escaping. You can also use this method to keep the cold from coming in. Just make sure that you don't have any holes or cracks in the floor that the cold can come through. Use a portable solar power generator. Portable solar power generators are a convenient way to have backup power in case of an emergency. They are easy to set up and can provide power for heaters, lights, charging phones, and other small electronics. Install double-paned windows. By installing 2 panes of glass, you create an insulating layer of air between them. This air layer helps to keep heat from escaping, making your home much warmer. Additionally, Double-paned windows also help to reduce noise pollution from outside. Install insulated curtains. Installing insulated curtains is a solution that many people don't usually consider. Nonetheless, these awesome curtains will definitely help to keep the heat in your home, making it more comfortable for you and your family. They are available at most home improvement stores, and they are relatively easy to install. Use a solar dehydrator. Solar dehydrators work by using the sun's energy to evaporate water. By doing this, they remove moisture from the air and raise the temperature in a room. One of the main benefits of using a solar dehydrator is that it is a renewable resource. Unlike other methods of heating, solar dehydrators do not rely on fossil fuels. This means that they are much more environmentally friendly. Another benefit of solar dehydrators is that they are very efficient. They can raise the temperature in a room by several degrees without using any electricity. This makes them ideal for use in emergency situations when power may be scarce. Use a flashlight. This is an unorthodox and probably short-term solution. A strong enough flashlight can be quite warm, especially if you place your hands near the starting point of its beam over the lens. This should be used for a short period of time when other methods are not immediately available, because the batteries might drain, leaving you both cold and in the dark. With that said, a camping flashlight can last a very long time. Check our site for the complete guide on camping flashlights if interested. Install a geothermal heating system. A geothermal heating system, also sometimes called a ground source heat pump, uses the Earth's natural heat to provide heating and cooling for your home. This type of system is very efficient as it takes advantage of the Earth's constant temperature to heat or cool your home. These systems are typically more expensive to install than other types of heating and cooling systems, but they are very efficient and can save you money in the long run. Chalk and weather strip your home. If your home is like most, there are probably a few places where cold air can seep in. Chalking and weather stripping are two simple and inexpensive ways to seal up those gaps and keep your home warm. Chalking is used to seal gaps around doors and windows and anywhere else where two different materials meet. You can buy chalking at any hardware store. Just apply it to the gap with a chalking gun and smooth it out with your finger. There are several different types of weather stripping, so you'll need to choose the right one for the job. For example, foam weather stripping can be used to seal gaps around windows, while V-strip weather stripping is ideal for sealing gaps around doors. You can get them in any hardware store. Use a passive solar home design. One of the most effective ways to stay warm without power is to use a passive solar home design. This type of design takes advantage of the sun's natural heat to keep your home warm even when the power is out. To do this, your home should be built so that it captures the sun's heat during the day and releases it at night. This can be done in a number of ways, such as using south-facing windows to let in the sun's rays, or using thermal mass to store the sun's heat. Naturally, this method should be implemented at the very early stages of planning and building your house. If you are going to live in a cold region where power outages are frequent, keep passive solar design on your mind as you plan your new homestead. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our video, please like it and subscribe to support our channel. For the full article and more information about off-grid living, survival, camping, and much more, please visit our site and enjoy our articles on these and other topics. Have a wonderful day.